This is Carl.
This is Kelly.
And we're on the road with MERV.
On the road with MERV, adventures galore, exploring the world and so much more. Carl and Kelly, on this journey we go, all by your side, making anywhere home. On the road with MERV.
Packing for the trip. I don't know if you guys do this. I've got, let me get back in the frame. Oh, snap. I was gonna say, I don't know if anybody else does this. We're so guilty of it. We always overpack for food because what we do is we'll get one or two things, like snack items for the road, and then we just grab other things that we just have in the pantry at home. And, you know, it's like, oh, well, let's grab that. Let's grab this. And before you know it, it's like we've got way too much food, and it all comes back with, you know, like there's some leftover bread. I'm just grabbing that. Or I'm bringing some peanut butter, which I've had forever. Potatoes, bananas, more snacky stuff. Campbell's soup. Since we're going to watch some softball games with Ivy, and we really don't know when we're going to be eating our meals, you know, you want to be covered. Now that's just the pantry stuff. I've got a whole nother bag full of refrigerated stuff that I'm bringing.
Hello to the people.
There you go. We are off to Mississippi. Specifically, we're going to, I think it's called like Toomsuba or something.
We're going to Meridian, Mississippi.
Well, but we're going to a KOA. Where's that KOA located? I think it's in a town called like Toomsuba or something funny like that.
But I think that's just the name of the KOA. I think it's still in Meridian. Right?
No, that's the name of the town where it is. But it's basically by Meridian, Mississippi. But anyway, we're heading up there to see Kelly's daughter, Ivy. She's going to be coaching in a couple of softball games tomorrow. And so we wanted to get up there tonight so we wouldn't have to rush up there tomorrow to catch the games. And we're staying at a KOA just because, which is not typically what we would select, but there really weren't any options up there. There were a couple of other campgrounds that I found. You know, I usually use All Stays to check, and they both got very mixed reviews. I mean, literally there'd be a 5-star review from someone, and right underneath would be a 1-star review. And normally I can dismiss the 1-star reviews because they tend to be nitpicky on things, but there were a lot of people saying things like, oh, so many abandoned trailers and there are dogs everywhere, and it just didn't sound. Somebody else said, oh, the sites are all muddy when it rained. They just didn't sound very nice. So this KOA actually looks pretty decent.
It does look decent.
And the site that I'm hoping we get was pretty secluded from some of the other sites.
Site number 24.
Okay, so I think we're going to be in good shape there.
Yeah.
Now, some KOAs tend to be really expensive. This one's not very expensive, is it, Kelly? It was
$35.
Yeah, which is great for a KOA, because typically those can run up to like $100 or $80 for a site.
Right.
Now, I don't think this one has the amenities that probably
No,
those
it has
do.
a
Keep
pool.
right.
It does?
Then turn right onto US 45 towards
Oh,
Citronelle.
well, we'll take a look at it when we get there anyway.
Yeah, it has a pool and a
At the
dog
light,
park.
turn right onto US 45
All right.
towards Citronelle.
So we will be there about 7:30ish.
Yes.
We're gonna grill some dinner tonight. I brought some charcoal along. They said they would drop off some firewood. They seem very friendly on the phone. So that is the plan. So we pulled in, it's about 7:30, 7:45-ish. We went to the wrong site at first, which was like a tent site, and we almost got stuck. Like my wheels were spinning. Everything's soaked. I've got an umbrella, because of course I left my raincoat at home because I didn't think it was gonna rain, but I gotta show you where we're at here. This thing is like so precarious. I couldn't see anything reversing because the rain was coming down. Everything was distorted. I was frustrated. Anyway, look at this. Like, it's a good thing I stopped. It's a good thing I stopped when I did, because look at that. don't know if you could tell. I don't know if it comes across on camera, but that goes downhill. And then over here, you know, I like to usually park close to where the utilities station is, you know, the water and electric. Check this out. Again, it's a huge step down from, like, if I was over another foot, we would have been on a massive angle sliding down this hill. And I didn't sense any of that pulling in here, so that was crazy. All right, I'm gonna go inside. We're obviously not gonna be able to grill tonight, which is a pretty big bummer because we were counting on grilling some burgers and some potatoes and stuff. We brought the charcoal. That's not happening, so we'll just have to cook inside. Okay, we're here. We're in the site. We're comfortable. Kelly is on the phone with her daughter just now, and we're gonna get ready to make some dinner once we get organized. But I'll tell you what time it is. It is time for a beer because that driving at that last stretch was treacherous. I mean, we were in and out of rain the whole time, but this was crazy rain, and it saved it for the last 5 miles. But I hung behind a, you know, everybody was driving with their flashers on, which I don't think is a good idea, and it's not necessary at night because you can see the lights. But anyway, we were going super slow, you know, speed limit's 70. I think we were going maybe 30, and I just hung behind a big truck because far enough away, but close enough where it helped me see where the lane was because you had trouble seeing the lines. It was raining so hard.
Yeah.
But thank goodness it was only for 5 miles, so it's quite a relief to finally get here. But that's one of the things I don't like. I don't like pulling into the sites like this at night because it's too. If I had gone back another 5 feet, I don't know what would have happened. We would have. I mean, we would have slid down a ravine. All right, we're on Kelly's smash burger now. I've already done my sausages. Let's take a look at this bad boy. Oh, and we also got some cock of the walk coleslaw. Best coleslaw money can buy. And I got a little like orzo pasta, so we'll dig into that. I was saving that for lunch, but since we didn't get to grill, we'll have, and we didn't get to make our potatoes, we'll have those tonight. All right, bon appetit. Here we are. It's windy.
It's windy.
It's like 50 degrees.
And it's very woodsy back here.
It is very woody. Our fire pit, because we're, you know, MERV is here, and our fire pit's way over there, right next to a tree, but Kelly said that's movable. So I think tonight, if we have a fire, assuming this wind dies down,
Yeah.
because honestly, if it's windy like this, we're not going to want to have a fire. So last night, when we were pulling in here, we somehow managed, because there was a guy blocking this, so we went that way, thinking that was straight. And we ended up way down there, because then I saw site 23, and I thought, oh, the next site's got to be 24, which would make sense, but it's 22, and we almost got stuck down there. Oh, now that I look at it, it's not that bad, but at the time, that looked really terrifying.
That's for tents on the map.
Yeah, it's just for tents.
Like, there's no hookup.
Right.
Well, that back one might have hookup.
Yeah. There's MERV. I don't know if that's a trail or just a water.
I don't think there's
spillover.
any trails in here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, these are all the pull-throughs.
Mm-hmm.
So these are all pull-through sites, which is good if you're just here for a night. And these are, they have pads, but you know what they don't have? They don't have fire pits. So I've got we've got these new DJI mics that we're using. Hopefully it's working right now. And I put the windscreen on them so that Kelly and I can both talk. And it should be picking up, because I noticed in my New Orleans video, when I would turn the camera any distance, it was horrible, the sound quality. So I got these mics, so hopefully it's making a big difference. All right, here's the main office. With a full tour. Oh, here's the dump station right here, Kelly, for when we leave.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so wait, it's on the wrong side. So I'll have to
Do it coming in.
I'll have to, yeah, turn around to do it, which is not a big deal.
No, and the dog park, I think, is down there.
Yeah, we're gonna go check it out. Let's check it out, Hulk. Ooh, it is wet. Yeah. Oh, that's careful. Careful. All right. We'll let you run around in here for a minute. Here you go.
Got you some zoomies. Yeah.
Gets a little bit of running around. Just continuing the tour here. Little playground for the kids. This is behind. So is there a store in there, Kelly? Did you go inside?
Yeah, there's a little store.
What do they have there? Like food?
I didn't really look. I think they have a little bit of everything.
Oh, another view of the pool from up here. Oh, you can get air for your tires.
Oh, yeah.
And they have little cabins here. Yes, in the south we have fire ants. Oh, here's a great example of a fire ant nest that I'm going to put on camera.
Oh, that's a big one.
You can see the size of that thing. It is huge, and
Oh,
if you knock it, those ants come out super fast and they bite and they sting, and it would be very, very painful. And even when it rains, you know, they just go underneath and then they just pop back up. Okay, now again, this isn't going to show up on film, but this is a pretty big uphill, because we were talking about, Kelly and I were talking about, for reversing into our sight, would it be easier to face the other direction? In which case I could just come down here, drive the loop, and go up. But look at these ruts from the water. Now I really don't want to be driving this in the dark. And again, this is uphill. This is a pretty big uphill, but you can't really sense that on the camera. Oh, by the way, you know, I've been in this boot because I had a stress fracture, and I've been in this boot since New Year's. So what is that? Almost 4 months. And then I got an MRI on it because it wasn't getting any better. It turns out I have 2 stress fractures, and for whatever reason, they're not healing properly. So
Yeah, too many leaves
now,
there.
I'm in a shoe.
Nobody's been staying in that one.
No, but you know what? In all fairness, most of these like tent sites, they're not gonna be busy till the weather turns nice.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna wash Hulk because
Just his feet.
his feet, it got really muddy. So I have a little key here for the outside shower.
Will it reach all the way around here, you think?
I think so. Come here. And then we'll towel off, of course.
Yeah,
All right,
and
there's
we'll
one.
take them around.
Let's do this one.
We don't normally have to do this.
No, we would
it's
never
been so
normally
muddy.
do. Now I do have some like Huggy wipes if you get dusty dirty
Right.
that we'll use, but we don't normally have
But
to
he's
wash it.
such a big dog and he lays on our bed.
Yeah, that's...
Good boy. You're a good boy.
Oh, you put up with a lot from us, don't you, Hulk? And we put up a lot from you. So feelings mutual, buddy. I always hate when you have to put this away and it's been raining, because then it's wet and muddy. And then when it dries off, you get all dry dirt all over yourself. And it's always important to make sure you don't forget pieces like this, because I've left this behind before. This is a power surge protector, and it also tells you if the polarity is bad at the station here, the power station for your campsite. And a lot of the sites at well, we've seen a few where the polarity is off, but I'm told that at some campgrounds, if the power is not very good, you'll get little surges and stuff. So it's always good to have one of these to protect everything. Downtown Meridian, Mississippi.
Playing second base number 11, Emerson Miller. Batting third, the catcher, number 32, Blair Pizzette. Town batting, the Wolves are coached by Christy Burton and assisted by Ivy Kane, Sylvia Walsh, and Caitlin Cockcroft.
So we are still at the ballpark, but the game got so ugly, I came in to MERV to do a little bit of work that I needed to do. I think when I left, I think it was 9-1, and I think it got worse from there. It's a doubleheader. They're on their second game now. I don't think they're doing a whole lot better this game. Well, it's
holding their own, but
true.
It's not 10-1, but
Yeah. So I'm eating chocolate-covered almonds from the comfort of MERV, and poor Hokie is passed out in the back. He is exhausted, that dog. We took him for a couple of walks today, and I don't think he slept very well last night because he kept waking me up. It's about 10 o'clock Saturday night. Tough day at the office for poor Ivy and her team. They lost both games, so we followed them back to the hotel after the game, and we were gonna go get a nice dinner, but I think Ivy felt so dejected and we were all tired from being outside for 2 full softball games that we just went to the local Logan's Roadhouse. Is that what it's called? Logan's Roadhouse, which was not very good. Well, the food was decent, but service was horrendous.
it was lacking.
It was lacking. It was dirty inside, I thought. We didn't get a very good table, but anyway, I certainly wasn't going to film anything in there. But we do have a highlight for the day that I'm going to share with you right now, which I'm really excited about. While we were in Meridian, which was really fun, they had this brewery that I think I showed on film. Three foot brewery, right?
I think so.
Yeah, 3 foot brewery. And I wanted to get, I asked if they had any cans to go, and they said, oh, we can make you a crowler. So they made me a 32-ounce crowler, Sandalbar Blonde Ale beer. 32 ounces. I don't think I'm going to get through 32 ounces, but anyway, oh my gosh, this thing is hard to open. I mean, I'm a little nervous it's going to explode. Oh my gosh. I told you it was a long day at the ball field. Oh my God, Kelly.
Did you spill it?
Yeah, I'm such an idiot. I don't know, I honestly, what happened was I took my eye off it to look at the camera, and that's when I spilled it. So these are sacrifices I make for y'all. All right, I did a horrible pour as well because it's full of foam, but let's give it a taste.
Did you not taste the beer while you were there?
I didn't because it was super busy. You were outside with Hulk. I was eager to get out there, and it's funny because I was debating between 2 beers. But you know what? This is very nice. A really quick update. We left the campground after we dumped the tanks. We were going to go to Cracker Barrel to get something to eat. And halfway there, I say to Kelly, oh, what did I do with my GoPro camera? She goes, you put it in the bag, right? I said, I don't remember putting it in the bag. She goes, well, you didn't leave it on top of the tire, did you? Because I had set it down on top of the tire when we were taking a photo with the camera. So I pull off the highway. We're like 10 miles. We had already 10 miles on the road. I pull off an exit. I check my camera bag. There's no GoPro. I'm like, oh my God, please tell me I didn't leave it on the camera, on the tire. So we came all the way back to the campsite, and sure enough, it was sitting on the ground, run over. The media mod was open, and there's scratches all over the lenses. I'm gonna have to check this to make sure you can't, the lens itself you can't see. I should say there's scratches and divots all over the little screens, the front and back screen. The lens itself seems like it's okay. We'll see how this quality is. We'll make sure even the audio is working. The only thing that is not working right now is the front facing. When I'm looking at the lens right now, there's a digital display on the left that is not coming on. Now, can I go through settings and maybe get that activated? Probably not, but maybe if it resets, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, we'll have to see if even this part that I'm recording right now works. All right, we got to go get some breakfast. Oh, I'm so mad at myself. So mad at myself. Who leaves a camera on top of a tire? Well, first of all, who puts a camera on top of a tire? And then who's dumb enough to forget about it 30 seconds later and drive away? Ugh, so mad. All right. Just a thing. Yeah, Kelly keeps saying, it's just a thing. And I said, yeah, expensive thing.
On the road